of all design shows is back.
Are you ready to trade spaces?
Cheers to being back.
Cheers. We're back. Isn't it awesome?
Well, can you believe it? 10 years it's been off the air, but Trading Spaces is back. The hit design show getting a reboot, and Barbara Viteri is here from Designerlebrity.com with more on why we loved this show, and boy, did we love this show. This was one of those get home from school HGTV for a couple of minutes, if you could, you know, and it was a show. So tell me about why people are excited. Why are you excited it's back?
Obviously, I'm a major fan. I had a whole viewing party for it. But it really started the whole epidemic of home decor on TV. And it just became, really, I looked at it as entertainment. It was a game show. I wanted to find out which neighbors were going to win, which neighbors were going to lose, depending on the design celebrities they had.
And they were outrageous. I mean, some of the things they came up with, you know, you watched and you would always hope you would look at the designers who they got and you'd say, uh-oh. What's this one gonna do?
We had our personal favorites, for sure.
Yes, of course. Yeah. And you were always worried about the couple. You were like, you want them to be friends with the people they traded spaces with at the end.
You want the rooms to come out well, but you have to remember they only had a $1,000 budget.
Right.
Most of them were just becoming interior designers themselves, and then the fame of it all. But I think that's what just drew us in, and it's such a big cult favorite that it brought the show back. So the reboot is like better than ever.
That's what it started. The reboot has already kind of gotten underway, and you guys kicked it off in a big way.
Yeah, so Designerlebrity.com was the first to let everyone know that the first designers that were going to be on the first episode would be Doug Wilson and Hildy Santos.
We have some video of the party, yes.
These are part of the party.
Yes,
and
Doug.
We shut down a whole kitchen showroom in Manhasset called Showcase Kitchens for this, because the best parties are held around a kitchen island with a big TV.
Totally agree.
Yeah,
totally
and we had celebrity chef cook for it. We had Doc Popcorn treat it for when we were watching the movie Popcorn.
Quite the extravaganza.
It was epic. And the most talked about thing is because this is such nostalgia, we did a trivia game. So I thought you and I could have some fun.
Okay. Again, it's been 10 years, so, you know, be easy on me because I haven't
why we have the faces,
yet.
just to make sure.
Paige, of course.
Yeah,
she's
the host of the show.
That's easy enough. Okay, so give me a question. Let's see what.
So here we go. I'll be the host today. Now, name the designer celebrity, as I call them, or the Trading Spaces designer, who's known for putting beach sand on the floor.
This is easy. I think this is probably gonna. Are you starting me off light?
This is how I win easy because this is your win.
She was always the crazy one. There was weird things on the walls. There was, and I'm saying weird in a good way. Weird in a weird good way.
No, you can be honest. She made people cry. I think she's known for having the most epic fails on the show, but it's why we love the show so much.
It was funny. I actually watched a rerun because they were airing a couple as they were getting ready for the reboot, and you know, they had Hildy as the designer, and they went.
The face.
When they heard that it was Hildy, they went, oh
it's a given. You can't have a poker face.
Oh no. What about Ty? Ty's back?
Ty is back. And funny enough, next week on Saturday at 8 p.m., they're actually going to have him and Carter, who's in the front up there. Oh, here he is. These two are actually going to play designers on the show for the next episode.
So much fun.
So this is going to be really interesting to see a carpenter act as a designer.
Look at that running. I've always, you know, when I watch the show, I always wanted to be, did I say HGTV? It's TLC, am I right?
It's TLC, yes,
it's TLC. Excuse me. I always wanted to, you know, do it. You always kind of thought, ooh, who would I pick to trade the spaces with?
I know.
What would come out? And they were always so interesting. What I think is funny, and I think you said this, was that if you're watching it, it is more of a game show. You're not doing this for design inspiration.
Yeah.
You got to have some fun with it.
I have to, even though most of the designs are so outrageous, Doug Wilson was my absolute favorite. He was actually at our Design Celebrity party, and he was a trip. But the funny thing is that when you're looking at this work, you can't compare it to Fixer Upper.
Don't do it. Just enjoy it for what it is.
This is quirky game show entertainment. Enjoy it for its best.
Awesome, Barbara. Thank you so much for stopping in. Can't wait to see the wackiness that comes. Still to come here, though, in NBC Connecticut. We got snow out there today. Let's cover our eyes with